As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Now in the box, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Outside and low, 3-0. Greg Garcia will be next. Three and 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Batting second, third baseman, Greg Garcia.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fouled off. Wong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And set up working the play is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just missed with a breaking ball. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. Number 14 on the season, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Eduardo Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Escobar is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. One and one to count to Jake Lamb. So 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Goldschmidt, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. Oh, and he misses it. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
In now, Steven Souza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Souza is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in, Ketel Marte, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Three runs already home here. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Marte backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
Counts 1-0.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Career line against Greinke. He's got 8 hits in 24 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Souza is there, 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch. There's a strike. Ozuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one, still down 3-0. Here's Echeverria now. His career line against Wainwright. 2 hits in 7 tries.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Echeverria stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Wainwright ready. The 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pham waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeff Mathis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Wong ranging into shallow right. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Wainwright looks in. Here it is on 1-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Career line against Greinke. He's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Little dribbler down the line to his right, Lamb. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Stepping into the box, Adam Wainwright. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. He's outside for a ball. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a full count now, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Colton Wong now. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play! A great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Garcia, 28 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-0. Now to the plate, David Peralta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 7.
So with one away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Nope. 3-0. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Set and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And there he goes towards second on the ground to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Lamb, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Tommy Pham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tommy Pham.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
DeJong in an 0-2 hole here.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
One out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, STL.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Carpenter with the slide. He beat it out. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adeiny Echeverria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
At the plate, Jeff Mathis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Three runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. They lead it 3-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Peralta is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Standing in, Adam Wainwright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1 pitch. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Greinke on at first. Nobody out. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Tyler Lyons comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Chopped weakly to the left. DeYoung's got it. There's one.
Yes, you're right.
On to Carpenter, not in time, and they'll get just the 1. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 197 in his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's gone 2 for 5. Still only 1 out in the inning. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. In for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
the center fielder, number 28, Steven Souza.
So striding forward now, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 20, Tommy Pham.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Missed with a slider. Pham leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Tough slider down low for a strike. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, ARI Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Nope,
and that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Pham moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
So stepping in, Jeff Mathis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Garcia over to his left. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 7th inning coming up. D-backs out in front, 6-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Here's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped up. Goldschmidt has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready now, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Tovar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 66.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. 264 is average entering play. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Pitch number 100 on its way. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he will beat the throw safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Dero. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Greg Garcia. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bouncer to the left side, reined in, and he'll get in there safely. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, frustrating from a pitcher standpoint right there. That swinging bunt, almost a perfect swinging bunt, made it field by the third baseman.
Yeah, grown man hit that ball, Dan. Without question, grown man hit that ball. I can't begin to tell you, though, how tough it is for a third baseman to come in, bare hand that off the grass, and be able to put a strong throw to first base.
Hey, what does it feel like when you get to first after one of those swinging bunt knocks?
Oh, man, get you some.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way. Way out in front. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Cardinals 2. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Coming to the plate now, T.J. McFarland. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Another full count offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Wong to his right. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-2. Striding in once again, Paul DeYoung. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Souza going back at the track, up onto the balcony, and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, number 11 for him on the season, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Archie Bradley is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Bradley will do this himself, and that's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's by him for strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Cardinals 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Bowman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jairo Munoz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1's the count.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bowman has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So a full count now.
3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Another full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The center fielder, number 28. Steven
So coming to the
Souza.
plate, Steven Souza. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lamb aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. There's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They still lead it 6-3. Brad Boxberger comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 31, Brad Boxberger.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Boxberger stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Left fielder,
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 1 home run and 15 RBIs.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Showed the lead hold up in this one. The win would belong to Zach Greinke. Now the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Striding into the box, Greg Garcia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow and they can break out the brooms.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Zach Greinke gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Adam Wainwright was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brad Boxberger wraps it up for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. His record is now 10-3. The save to Brad Boxberger is 23rd. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. He falls to 7-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.
And a happy 4th of July to all of you out there today. Here's what took place around the majors yesterday. Starting in the National League West, Zach Greinke got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Diamondbacks took care of the Cardinals 6-3. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The San Diego Padres pounded out 17 hits in this one, as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-4. Tyler Anderson got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Ross Stripling got the W and now has 5 this year, as the Boys in Blue took down the Pirates 8-5. The Tampa Bay Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game, as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-7. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game, as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-3. The Philadelphia Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits, as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. The Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team, as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. The Chicago White Sox combined to give up just 5 hits, as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-1. The Brewers' first baseman, number 7, was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, as the Brewers downed the Twins 7-5. The Toronto Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day, as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-3. The Braves hit 3 long balls, as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-4. The Tribe had 12 hits as a team, as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team, as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. Tony Sipp earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 4-3. And that's the show on this July 4th holiday. Enjoy the day's games, and remember to check back in with us right here tomorrow morning.